A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Seoul. The political landscape in South Korea is currently charged with anxiety as a report surfaced about the Trump administration's consideration to withdraw thousands of U.S. military personnel stationed in the country. This news comes just weeks before a crucial presidential election, intensifying concerns among citizens and politicians alike. According to unnamed defense officials quoted by the Wall Street Journal, the proposed plan could involve relocating approximately 4,500 troops to various locations within the Indo-Pacific region, including Guam. The implications of such a move have sent shockwaves through the South Korean populace, who are already on edge due to the ongoing tensions with North Korea. The presence of U.S. troops in South Korea, numbering around 28,500, has long been viewed as a stabilizing force in the region. However, fears regarding potential troop reductions have been a recurring theme since the onset of Trump's presidency. During his first term, President Trump frequently expressed dissatisfaction with the financial contributions of allied nations towards the upkeep of U.S. military forces abroad. Although troop withdrawal was not officially discussed during the high-profile summits between Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, there were indications that Trump had directed the Pentagon to explore options for reducing the U.S. military footprint in South Korea ahead of their first meeting in Singapore in 2018. Despite the lack of concrete plans for withdrawal during those discussions, Trump did suspend joint military exercises with South Korea, a move that many viewed as a significant concession to North Korea. Trump justified this suspension by stating, "We will be saving a tremendous amount of money. Plus, it is very provocative." However, the summits ultimately fell short of achieving the denuclearization agreement that many had hoped for, leaving lingering uncertainties about the future of U.S.-South Korea relations. In his 2022 memoir, former Secretary of Defense Mark Esper revealed that Trump had repeatedly pushed for a complete withdrawal of U.S. forces from South Korea, a notion that was consistently downplayed by his advisors. The growing unease regarding U.S. military presence has also prompted discussions among South Korean politicians about the potential development of the country's own nuclear arsenal as a means to reduce reliance on American protection. As the South Korean presidential race heats up, the issue of U.S. troop presence has become a focal point for candidates. Conservative candidate Kim Moon-soo expressed concerns at a recent meeting hosted by the American Chamber of Commerce in Korea, stating, "Our main interest is maintaining the U.S. military's presence in South Korea without any issues. We have worries that there will be a reduction in force size." Kim, who is currently in second place in the polls, took to Facebook to emphasize the seriousness of the potential drawdown, asserting that it has significant implications for South Korea's national security. In a bid to differentiate himself from his competitors, Kim criticized liberal frontrunner Lee Jae-myung for previously expressing skepticism about the necessity of U.S. military presence. There are concerned outlooks that if Lee Jae-myung becomes president, the withdrawal of the U.S. military will become a reality, he stated, highlighting the stakes involved in the upcoming election. Responding to the recent reports, Han Min-soo, a spokesperson for Lee's Democratic Party, cautioned against overreacting to what he termed a speculative report. Nonetheless, he reassured the public that the Democratic Party is committed to maintaining and strengthening the U.S.-South Korea alliance. The South Korean Foreign Ministry also weighed in on the discussions, asserting that no talks have taken place regarding a troop drawdown and emphasizing that the U.S. military's presence is a cornerstone of the alliance between the two nations. A spokesperson reiterated, "South Korea and the U.S. will continue to maintain and strengthen a strong joint defense posture." U.S. military officials have expressed reservations about the prospect of reducing troop levels in South Korea. During a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing in April, U.S. Forces Korea Commander General Xavier Brunson described the potential troop reduction as problematic. Similarly, U.S. Indo-Pacific Command Commander Admiral Samuel Papero Jr. warned that such a move could heighten the risk of a North Korean invasion, stating, "Inherently, it would reduce our ability to prevail in conflict." As the situation unfolds, the South Korean public and political leaders are left grappling with the implications of potential U.S. troop withdrawals. With the election looming, candidates are keenly aware that their positions on this issue could significantly influence voter sentiment. The stakes are high as the nation navigates the complexities of its relationship with the United States and the ever-present threat from North Korea. As the political climate grows more charged, the outcome of the upcoming election may well shape the future of U.S. military presence in South Korea and the broader security dynamics of the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.